So we're talking to GÅTE, who are representing Norway at Eurovision with the song Ulvehan. Can you tell us how Norwegian folklore and history have inspired you to make music?
Well, I think I have to say that it began back in my childhood, because my mom and my father was very into Norwegian folk music, so that was what they introduced to me and my siblings as the way into music.
And of course we are Norwegians, so mountains are everywhere, and the connection to nature is just inherent. That's just a part of life there, and there's so much to draw from the nature. So basically I feel like we're just like tapping into the forces of nature with our music, and the nature in Scandinavia and Norway is quite dramatic and epic and has a lot of mythological qualities to it. So, and that is reflected in our music.
And of course you've been at it on or off for about 20 years. Do you think you'll ever run out of stories?
No, you know, those old archetypical stories that we tap into, they will always engage and entertain and work as like ethical compasses for people through all ages. That's part of like the mission, yeah.
But have you ever considered writing new myths and legends?
Writing
New myths?
Yes, we do also, but it's always inspired of something that's old. So yeah, we also have been written some lyrics inspired from old myth and fairy tales, and gotten it into lyrics, song lyrics.
Gunnhild, I read in a recent interview that you attribute your stage power to a certain part of the body. Would you care to explain that?
Well, I feel that like all the life, the energy of life is coming from, you know, the belly, and also
uterus.
The uterus.
Uterus.
Uterus, yeah, from the uterus. And I feel that all the power and the energy that I have to bring through my body and through my voice is coming from there in a way, but it's very, yeah, it's just a strong feeling of that.
And Magnus, you've become famous for guitar tricks on stage. Do you have anything planned for Eurovision? And have you ever dropped your guitar?
Recurring question there. Well, GÅTE, we're a live band. We played hundreds of shows, and there should always be an element of peril. There should be something that is not like that looks dangerous, right? So that's kind of embedded in our performances. So I mean, I've done it so many times. It's not really a big risk, but I really enjoy the engagement that it stirs up in Eurovision. And that being said, yes, I have dropped it sometimes, yeah. And one time it actually landed right on the drum kit, right in front of his face, and right into the snare drum. But other than that, yeah. And it's the same guitar I've used for many years as well, and that guitar has survived.
Cool. So you've done 5 albums so far. For someone wanting to explore your music on a music streaming service like Spotify, what album should we play first?
For now, you could play the one we are releasing on, is it tomorrow? Was it? Yeah, we're releasing it tomorrow, Friday, the 3rd of May. We're releasing actually an international album that will contain the quintessential songs that you should listen to by GÅTE in 2024, yeah.
So you've done your first rehearsal here in Malmö. What do you think of the stage, and what were the wind machines like?
It was a good first rehearsal. Of course, there is some things that has to be worked with, but all over we were very satisfied of, that it was in first rehearsal.
Yeah, and of course we in the act we in a performance we use the elements of nature with the wind machines. And yes, the wind machines are stronger here, and the fog machines are foggier, and everything will be enhanced in terms of the elements of nature that we invite into the stage. And now we got a bit more water on there as well. So yeah, a good start.
Okay, thank you both. One final question. When can we see your performance in Australia, and how can we vote for you?
Well, you will see us on Saturday for the semi-finals, but unfortunately you can't vote until Sunday. But please do then. And we're actually somewhat like through some management, we know about Voyager as well. So we were quite pleased when they were having a reaction video to our performance. They were also commenting on the guitar throws as well. So we feel like we have an Australia connection. So please tune in and see if you like it, and vote if you can on Sunday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.